Ang ingay-ingay, ano? It's very noisy here at home because the whole gang is around. So I'm showing you how I buttercream my cakes. Very simple. And if you see this one, it's not perfectly, it doesn't have a dome shape, pero I don't usually cut around you know, the cakes to level it because sayang, it's sayang yung cake, just throw it away. I mean, so I just smooth it out. So I'll show you what are the first steps and we'll go from there.
Okay, I'm gonna punch the wall. I'm gonna punch the wall because I'm so angry.
And I do that swerve around the sides, so it's gonna be easier for you to see where you're gonna put your cake next, because otherwise if it'll be clouded with icing around the edges, so it'll be hard for you to see if it's all together leveled. So there you go, so it's leveled. So this is just an American buttercream. It's quite hard to whiten a buttercream here in New Zealand because their butter is very yellow. So what I just do, I don't put this back because I'm still crumb coating my cake, and you can see black crumbs from the chocolate cake. So you don't want to put that back and mess up with the rest of your buttercream. Alright, so I'll do a fast forward. Ang ingay-ingay naman ng mga to. Number. Now for the last part, the last layer. So my cake is gonna be 4 layers of cakes inside. So this one I'm leveling this because if I don't, there'd be airs, because I'm gonna be doing, you know, the odd not level part below, so it will have some air somewhere, and if it's not leveled. So what I do to just cut this is I use a knife. I do like a margin or an indentation around the sides first and just work my way towards the center. So yes, I'm done with that. And this was the cake I was icing a while ago. And we're gonna put this right here on that side. So yeah, it's gonna be a tall cake. Very tall one. I'm just gonna crumb coat this a little bit, not totally, no icing this, and this will go in the fridge for around usually around 15 minutes. So it's gonna be easier for you to put on your clean buttercream later on. So I'm making this cake for someone this afternoon. It's just been baked a while ago.
Daddy, I don't know what I should do. Like, I want to put water, then I don't want to. But then Daddy, look. I want to put
You can actually ice your cake. So for those who doesn't have any, this is a lazy Susan actually. this is made of wood, and this is not like the usual what other use rotating cake stand that others use. Wow, Wakanda forever. Yeah, I love this one. It's very sturdy. It's actually quite hard not to have a rotating what do you call this? Actually, I forgot the name. Rotating cake. Yeah, but something like that. So I'm just gonna clean the sides over here for later on, because if you don't, if you put this in the fridge, it will you've crumb coated. This will all seize and freeze, and this bits over here will be quite a bit messy later on. Alright, so this will go into the fridge. Alright, so we're gonna finalize our buttercream cake. So I'm gonna put on a buttercream now, and we're gonna be doing the watercolor buttercream effect. So I've prepared a purple and a blue buttercream. So that'll be on the side. And first we're gonna do the base, the white base. Closer. So the cake is, as you can see, have seized in the fridge. So it would really depend on kung saan kayo and which country are you. So it's quite cold here. Medyo malamig dito, so it would just stick. It would just be very easy for the cake to freeze. Would need to prepare your buttercream, your colored buttercream when you do this cake. Otherwise, because your cake is quite cold, so when you put this buttercream on, part of it will seize. Malamig din siya, so you have to be ready. Otherwise, it's gonna be quite difficult later on. You know. So this, I usually use plastic scrapers for the reason that I live in a cold environment. I live in a cold climate place. So if you use steel, what usually happens is the cold conducts to your buttercream. So at times, unfortunately, it will just seize on you, and it's too late. I'll show you this part over here. Just move this a bit. Hope you can see it. You can still see it if it's too close. I love this PME one. I used to use the Fat Daddios one before. And as you go from there, Just slowly clean up the top. Actually looks quite okay because we're gonna scrape it all out anyway later on. So I'm gonna do my blue tints so we can get the buttercream effect. I mean watercolor effect. Scrape it all out all over again. Don't you just love that? So just gonna scrape this over. I'll put this with the purple one because when you combine this color, it's just gonna be purple back again. All right, and I'm just gonna clean this up. If you see some bits over here without the so all you have to do is just to fill it in. All done. And just leave the top part. So if you're putting sprinkles, I've mixed the sprinkles a while ago. So if you're gonna be putting sprinkles towards the at the bottom part of your cake, now this is actually the best part because your buttercream is still have not yet set. So yeah, we're gonna put them in. So I finished putting on the sprinkles around the sides or the bottom. So this will go in the fridge to set, and we're gonna put on our drips later on. So I have taken out my cake from the fridge. So this is again cold, and I have prepared a white chocolate ganache on the 3:1 ratio. So 3 for the cream, no 3 for the chocolate and 1 for the cream. There we go. Usually people use piping bags or a container with a nozzle, but I don't because I just don't want to wash a lot of stuff. So I just use a teaspoon. So this is actually a dessert spoon. Medyo mahaba siya, look. Just all over, and yeah, start a chip. You just have to push it a little bit and go just make sure your cake is quite cold. Your ganache can be a little bit warm. Otherwise, if it's cold, it's set. How would you be able to? There you go. So you can actually predict for your chips to be perfect all the time. And I mean, you know, like how you'd had it pictured in your mind, because it's chips, it's unpredictable. So yeah, we'll have that there. And actually I've prepared, I've made this all chocolate chocolate sales a while ago. So if you do want to know how I made this one, just let me know. It's this one. I usually use the back part. See how pretty is that? And while your cake is still quite not set, I'm gonna put this on. So if I wanted to set this in the fridge, it would all set all together. So I'm just gonna put that over there. There you go. And maybe this is the right time as well to put on your decors.